There's nothing like appreciative fans to make you feel at home, no matter where we are, whether we're in the USA, in small towns, big towns, large arenas, or even clubs, or halfway around the world touring the Orient. We love our fans.
From Atlantic Records for Ratt. Congratulations! Your album has just sold 1,500,000 records!
So when you thought of Wanted Man, you were unknowns, and by the time you shot it, you were getting a platinum record on stage.
Yeah, at least. It was a good time. We shot that in Seattle. The Bikini Bunny's coming out, and our manager emceeing.
10 months out of the year on the road, does it ever work? Is it ever hard?
No, we like it like that. Wouldn't have it any other way. 10 months on the road is 2 months too little out of the year for me.
They dress. They look good. All the girls are going crazy because they're just so heavy metal and hardcore.
What made you want to go out into the desert and play cowboy for Wanted Man?
Well, come on, we've always wanted to be cowboys, just like I said in the video. But it was a dream of mine, seeing as how the song was about cowboys and stuff, and that is something that we've all sort of fantasized about. I turned it into a dream of mine on the tour bus, and taking us into old Tucson, and the rest is history, as they say.
You and your fellow rodents go back a long time.
Yeah, we certainly do. Stephen and Juan and myself grew up together in the same neck of the woods. We've known each other for 10 or 12 years. And we used to play in sort of rival groups around town, and then finally we decided to put the all-Ratt band together. And
never ever wanted to play anything else, rock and roll.
When did you decide that you wanted this as a profession, that you were really serious?
Well, I always, ever since I was about 5 or 6, I suppose I wanted to do it, but it wasn't until I was about 15 that I decided I wanted. That was it, it was that or nothing. About 15, that's it.
Is this what you always wanted to grow up and do?
This is what I always wanted to do. When I grow up, maybe I'll be something else, but for now, this is what I always wanted to do. I had a time when I was a teenager and I was playing baseball, and I sort of made a decision to go with what I know, and that's rock and roll, and I think I've made the right decision so far.
What would you do if you weren't doing this?
I would drive a top fuel dragster. Yeah.
Sounds good. Did you ever do that? Have you ever raced?
Almost. I was involved in it for many years when I was 13 to 16.
Do you like to just drive for pleasure now, or is it not the same?
Drive a car?
Yeah, a car.
Or a race car?
Well, a fast car, like a sports car.
It can be done for pleasure, but not on the streets. There's nowhere you can drive fast.
We filmed the video for You Think You're Tough that night at Long Beach. And that was, the biggest stage setup we've ever had, because we went out and opened for everybody on tour, while they all had big productions and would have to set up real close to the edge of the stage. And now we have 3 levels, and we did the video there, and we had all of our friends down, a lot of other guys that are in bands, Ozzy's in it, and some of the guys from Motley, and some of the guys from Scorps, and Carmine Apps, just Shaky Lee, all these friends. And backstage, we were, after the show, back having drinks and stuff, we got everybody in it. So yeah, that's, I love that video. It's a really good video too, so. you know, and it shows that night. That was, I think that'll always be the biggest night in everybody's mind, you know, in this group, headlining, you know, an arena in your hometown. Is just
being the live band that we are, we were just really live-oriented, you know. This wasn't a band that was thought up of in a basement and then, oh, what do we do live, you know. It wasn't that kind of thing. We had played the clubs around Hollywood a long time, and then we left and did the tour, and we're working on the tour and working these huge arenas with you know, all these people. And we decided, well, you know, wouldn't it be nice to go back to like an intimate club, you know, and do a video, you know. And one of our favorite clubs was always the Roxy, world famous Roxy. And so we decided to go ahead and go back there because we love it so much and shoot back for more. That's what we did.